This video will demonstrate the removal and replacement of a double O-ring seal on an Ampco pump model ZP1. We're going to first look at the tools required. We have some assembly grease for the elastomers, a 3/16 Allen wrench, O-ring removal tool, rotor nut removal and installation tool, and a mallet. We're going to start by removing the wing nuts on the cover. Then we're going to use our mallet to work the cover off. Takes a little back and forth. Cover comes off. We're going to remove and discard the cover O-ring. Next, we're coming in with our rotor tool, and we're going to just capture the front nut. That off. Do the same on the bottom. That is the locking nut. And then we're going to pull the rotors. Next, we take our 3/16 Allen wrench and we move the rotor body retaining nuts. Using our mallet, we're going to gently work off the rotor body. I'm going to remove the sleeve and the secondary sleeve. We're going to take these O-rings and discard them. Here on the shaft, remove these O-rings, discard them. I'm going to pull the sleeve out of the what we call the carrier. I'm going to remove that O-ring, discard it. Same with the second one. And then the O-rings in the body. Remove and discard. We're done. We're going to start first by taking our shaft O-rings. We're going to add them to the first groove in the shaft. Once we get that on, we're going to add a little assembly grease. Now we come over here and we're going to install the body O-ring. Add some assembly grease. Then we're going to add the O-ring into the what's called the gland, and that's the same O-ring that we use in the body. Add that in. Add a little grease. Second one. Add a little grease. And this O-ring that goes on the OD of the body here, we're going to add a little grease to that. There's a notch here that corresponds to this pin. I'll line those up. And press that in. Same with the second one, notch, pin. Those lined up. Press that in. The sleeves have a notch on them. They're reversible. Those correspond to a pin on the shaft. So we're going to load that so that that straddles that pin. You can do a double check by making sure that it straddles the pin. Second pin. We're going to take the body. There's a small and a large dowel that corresponds to the small and the large dowel holes here. Just going to load this on, and then we're going to shove it down. Retaining bolts. And we're going to tighten them down. There is not a torque value, you just want to get them reasonably tight. Next we're going to load the rotors. There's a spline gap here that's going to correspond to the shaft spline. And the retaining nut. We take our wrench and we're going to give it a whack. And the locking nut. We're going to do the same thing, just on the outside nut. Add in the cover O-ring. Again, there's a big and a small dowel corresponding to the dowel pins on the rotor case. And we add our wing nuts. Get those snug down. We're going to go in with our mallet and do a final tightening. We're done.